This program is brought to you by the Genesis Communications Network, a world leader in talk radio since 1998. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Broadcasting and streaming live all across America. This is Home Talk USA with Michael King, where we will discuss topics pertaining to your home with industry-leading experts. Michael King is a licensed general contractor with more than 30 years of experience in home improvements and the author of Contracting with the King. Join us this hour for our segment Invent America with your co-host, the inventor lady, Rita Crompton. Discover what's next in the home improvement industry and explore new products and innovations. Or if you have that next great big idea, learn what it takes to bring your invention to the world as Michael King and Rita Crompton talk to America's inventors and innovators. Remember, the America of tomorrow is being invented today. We invite you to visit us at HomeTalkUSA.com, one of the best resources for home improvement information around today. Your best life begins with your best home, and there's no place like Home Talk. That's HomeTalkUSA.com. And now, we proudly present Invent America from the #1 home improvement radio program in the country, Home Talk USA, with your host, the Cajun contractor, Michael King, and his co-host, the inventor lady, Rita Crompton.
Yeah, welcome, America. That's right. Welcome to the Invent America show, part of the Home Talk USA radio family, where hour number 2 of each week, we kind of break away from tradition and talk to all the inventors out there, basically getting the entrepreneurs, the products of the future, as I promised you many moons ago. This show is probably 10 to 12 years ahead of all the other shows because a lot of our topics started just like that, getting the inventor on and learning about the technology before it even hits the market. But guess what? With the inventor lady herself, now we're talking about the process. We always did a show on the after when the product basically got to market. But now, as I said, through Rita Crompton, my co-hosts, which I'm going to welcome her right now, basically what we're doing now, right, Rita, is walking them through the process. As easy as that, right?
Absolutely. You know, America invents. We're Invent America Radio, but it's because America invents, and people solve problems based on what they're doing. You know, it's like that next aha moment. And all of our inventors today, they've solved a problem. And so we want to encourage everybody out there who is, they're working and they're seeing something and they go, oh, I could do this better, to do it better, and to go through the steps, because most of our economy is based on people doing exactly that.
Well, Rita, I'm looking at a tweet right now, and one of our listeners basically wants to know about market research. And what I'm saying is that we've been talking about how to get the product to the market, walking you through the steps, through the, licensing process, the things like that. But at the end of the day, Rita, wouldn't you agree? I like that tweet. It's that, okay, maybe I want to invent the product, but is there really a market for my product? Does that make sense?
Well, it does. And, the easiest way to do that, and I think it's really important for inventors to do some of their own market research, and it's, they don't always want to hear the answer that's out there, but go someplace that would be a reseller of your product. And talk to them and show them. You got a new toothbrush, go to your dentist and talk to them. If you've got a medical product, go to your doctor, the nurse practitioner. If you've got a baby product, the information that you can gather eye to eye with someone. And we get some inventors that will go to the National Hardware Show with us, and that's what we're talking about today. And part of the reason they go in that early stage is to do exactly that. They can find out about pricing. They can find out about manufacturing. They can find out about, it would work better if the door swang, top to bottom instead of left to right. So that market research that we encourage our inventors to do is early stage, and the more they can do face-to-face, shaking hands and looking someone in the eye, the better it's going to be. When you hire a market research team, all you're doing is guaranteeing that you're going to get an invoice.
Well, tell us a little about our 3 guests you got lined up today.
Sure. Our first guest, Darrell Swink, is from the Colorado area. He's got a grill product. He has been in the business for decades. And he went to the show with us a few years ago, and he's going to go to the National Hardware Show with us again this year. And then we have got Guillermo Rivera. He is from the Florida area. He has got a very cool product. He is signed up to go to the National Hardware Show with us this year. And then our industry expert is Jim Goulet. He has got a kitchen cabinet product. But he's also on the board of directors for the Kitchen and Bath Show. And so he is going to be our industry expert, really talking about the value of, going to the show, the kind of information you can gather at a show, and why feet on the ground, eye-to-eye contact is so valuable for our inventors in getting, understanding the process and getting those steps done correctly to get to market.
Well, I want to give you a great shout out because to let my audience know that you actually work very hard in getting these guests. You produce this hour of the Invent America show, and I know I have gotten you on the show many times as a guest, but you now realize how not difficult, but what's entailed to put an hour radio show per week in lining this up, and not only lining the guests, but we have to give the topics that my audience wants to know about because it's going to fail. People have to listen what we want to talk about, and I tell you, Rita, America is listening to this show. It's really growing in leaps and bounds, and I hate to say it, probably within another year, I think the Invent America show might take over Home Talk. So I don't know. People want to know.
I don't know about that.
but
the fascinating part is that people can sign up to be on the show, and I get to talk to these people I have never met. They are all over the country, and they share their stories. Well, I can have a 15-minute conversation with them and come up with 3 new topics for the show. Yeah. And so when the inventors, they reach out, they fill out the form, and I can go and look and see kind of where they are in the process and say, oh, this is our next show. This is the person I need. And I can call them up, have these wonderful conversations. So, anybody out there who's got a product and you want to be on the show, go to my website. It says right there, be on the show, and you fill out the form, and it drops into my email box.
Well, it makes it very easy because, again, you can't go to B till you do A. You can't go to C till you do B. So it's like, okay, like you said, where you at in the process, and then you're going to tell them quick, this is what you need to do. So it's saving them time, and most importantly, they're saving them dollars, and in some cases, they're saving them marketing dollars without them wasting trying to find a patent attorney that might be an unscrupulous patent attorney, because they're out there. I hate to say it, but they're out there.
They are.
And, and they got a lot of, patent attorneys that we talk to on this show that are really good at what they do. They're legitimate. And at the end of the day, they want to see you succeed. And anything we can do to help our inventors out, and that's what the show is all about. But it sounds like you got a great show, a great lineup, and there's the music. We got to step away. We got to pay some bills, Rita. As you know, production is very expensive, and again, we don't charge our guests to be on this radio program. So we're going to step away. Please visit our website, the main website at HomeTalkUSA.com. You can get all the Invent America information you need. It's sitting there, the link. You can get the Invent America website. Rita Crompton's website is on our website. You can watch all the television shows at HomeTalkTV.com, and you can listen to all the archives we have on both shows, the Invent America show and Home Talk USA, which is part, again, of the Home Talk USA radio family. So on behalf of the Inventor Lady and the Cajun Contractor, we're going to take a short break. We're both going to be back. Don't go anywhere. And I think Darrell Swink's going to be our first guest with Ice Grillbrush right here. Yay!
USA with Michael King. Do you have questions about your next home improvement project or home repairs? Now you can chat with verified home repair and home improvement experts in just minutes. Get the help you need by visiting HomeTalkUSA.com. One of the best resources for home improvement information around today. Your best life begins with your best home, and there's no place like Home Talk. That's HomeTalkUSA.com. And now, back to Invent America from the #1 home improvement radio program in the country. Home Talk USA with your host, the Cajun contractor Michael King, and his co-host, the Inventor Lady, Rita Crompton.
Hi, welcome back, America. That's right. This is the Invent America show, part of the Home Talk USA radio family. Also, don't forget, we do stream live each week and every week on the Genesis Communication Radio Network at GCNlive.com. This is hour number 2 of our show. And Rita, I tell you, you got a great show lined up. And who's our first guest?
Well, our first guest today is Darrell Swink. He has gone to the National Hardware Show with us before, and believe it or not, it is time to start thinking about the 2024 National Hardware Show. And hardware is kind of a misnomer. There is everything that you would find in a big box store, from pet products to outdoor cooking, grill products. Darrell is the inventor of the Ice Grillbrush. He runs and operates a fireplace and barbecue company in Denver, where he installs and then maintains and cleans fireplaces and barbecues, which led then to the invention of the Ice Grillbrush. Darrell, thank you so much for being with us today. I know that you had said that the Ice Grillbrush is sold on Etsy and then in various stores. Tell our listeners what's special about the Ice Grillbrush. Why? How'd you come up with it, and what does it do that makes it better?
Hi, Rita. Thank you. I appreciate it. When I come up with the design on it, I wanted to get away from the traditional plastic grill brush that I think everybody uses for 2 or 3 months and then throws away, and then it ends up in the landfill, of course. So with the Ice Grill Brush, talking to customers over the years, just hearing what they had to say is they wanted a brush that would last, more than 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 years, and something that they wouldn't have to throw away, because a lot of people feel bad about, throwing away a plastic brush that is probably going to end up in a landfill, so
right.
kind of a 2 or 3 month use, and then it's gone. So with the Ice Grill Brush, what I designed was I designed a brush with basically a pad that has holes in it, and you dump ice inside the holder, and as you clean the barbecue grill when it's warm or hot, the ice melts down through the pad, and it helps to basically steam clean your barbecue. So it's kind of
wow.
Yeah, it's kind of something that I learned from actually watching my wife clean our barbecue. She would take a cup of water and she would throw it on the barbecue, and then she would scrub it, But by the time she got the scrubber to scrub the barbecue, the water had evaporated. So that's why I come up with the Ice Grill Brush, to where you literally dump a bucket, or not a bucket, but a cup of ice in the holder on the brush, and as you're cleaning it on the hot grill, it steams up and the ice melts, and it helps to break up the grill, and there the Ice Grill Brush was invented. So.
Excellent. Yeah. Excellent. That's so exciting. I know we had you a couple of years ago go to the National Hardware Show with us, and you're going to be going again in 2024. So, and you've gone to other shows. Why is the professional show better than just a consumer show?
Well, I've gone to a few barbecue and fireplace shows, and for one thing, they don't have near the turnout that you have at the hardware show. The hardware show is amazing how many people turn out. It's 100 times more people, maybe 1,000 times more people than any other show. And you have a variety of different people that show up at the hardware show. You have people that own retail stores, that they own different businesses, and even people from all over the world, whereas a lot of the local, smaller shows, you might have a local person that owns 1 or 2 retail stores, hardware show, you have people that own literally thousands of, like, say, an Ace Hardware or another company that has the ability to order in large quantities. So that's kind of why
we're really looking forward to having you. And you'll have a grill in our space, but we are literally right across the entranceway from the outdoor area. So you'll be able to go out there and demo your brush and everything. And literally, you're I think a block away from our booth to where the grills will be, which is kind of exciting for you this year.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. And the new brush, I'm coming out with a new brush that's made completely out of wood. It's so that way it's biodegradable, and a lot of people, with our environment now, people want things that aren't going to last in the landfill for 30,000 years, which you would plastic brush. So the new brush I'm having is biodegradable. It's made out of wood. It's a wood handle, and it's gonna last people probably anywhere from 10 to 15 years. And then all they have to do is replace the grill, the replacement cleaning pad on it, every 6 months or a year. And those are stainless steel, and those can be recycled as well. So this way you've got a brush that's going to last you, 10, 15 years, and all you have to replace is just the cleaning pad. So that's a new product I'm coming out with. Because my older brush that I have that I invented in 2016 is wood and stainless steel. So this one is completely made out of wood. So people really like that idea of having one product made out of one material. So
right, and that's wonderful, and I'm glad that you'll have it with you at the hardware show in 2024. So, if someone wants, they don't want to wait for the new one, they want to get their hands on an old one. Tell us about where you're selling and how people can go ahead and be able to support you, an American inventor, by buying your American product.
Sure. Well, they can go on Etsy and, just Google Grillbrush or Ice Grillbrush. It'll pop up. Also, we're on Amazon. And Amazon right now, with their shipping and stuff, I think they're having a little bit of more delay, whereas at Etsy, the product get out there much quicker. So within 2 or 3 days, they can get the product. And there's also local stores, and there's national stores that have it as well. Probably Google. Maybe there is some stores that carry it.
Excellent.
Area.
Well, we will be glad to see you at the National Hardware Show, and we will get everything posted on our site so people will be able to find you easily.
Well, thank you, Rita.
Anyway, thank you, Darrell, so much for being on with us, and we are looking forward to showing off the Ice Grillbrush and the new generation at the National Hardware Show 2024.
Thank you again.